trend that we can see in the last election cycle is that there is a vast majority for right-wing parties within the Israeli political system, although some of these actors, as I mentioned, are ruling out sitting with Netanyahu in the same government. Of course, relations with the UAE, with Bahrain, are quite a consensus from all sides of the political spectrum. People are supporting these agreements, are enthusiastic about the new prospects that they bring, whether for tourism or even for a new image of Israel-Arab relations, a new model of ties that we didn't see with other Arab countries, that is perceived as something very optimistic within the Israeli society and is largely accepted and welcomed by all parties.
To see what I would say kind of a prime minister coming from the centrist bloc or the leftist parties, this is far-fetched. I mean, we can say that loud and clear because what was seen here is that one way or the other, 2/3 of the voters in Israel there is a high chance for a fifth round of elections. But if there is a government that is formed by either bloc, it will be a weak and
So in this sense, Israeli political scene is also dominated by Netanyahu's corruption trial, which is a major reason why there is no orderly decision-making process, no political. The only reason that a right-wing government is not formed immediately is because there is a bottleneck in Israeli politics, and this bottleneck is Netanyahu himself, and this is an aspect we should bear in mind. I think, at least for the time being, Israel will continue to be more immersed in its own domestic political crisis. Some of it will affect its relation with the world, but much of it will be more gradual and incremental.